It's Backman, baby.
Yeah, backbone. That's the word I'm looking for, backbone. If I had to sum manhood up in one word, that would be it. You know, having the nuts to take your ball and go home, walk away. Or in other words, go your own way.
See, and what you gotta understand is Gen Z men leaning MGTOW as a whole was inevitable, okay?
Yes.
We watched our fathers, our grandfathers, our uncles, our older brothers,
Yes.
our older cousins, just our friends all get used and manipulated and played and cheated on and divorced and put on child support and get
Yes.
their kids taken away from them
Yes.
in 3, 4, 5 different marriages and
Come on.
relationships, get kicked out of the girlfriend's house when they tried to live with the woman.
Yeah. Don't advise living with the woman like that, but I get it. I get exactly what the young man is saying. And it's funny, right? Because a lot of women don't understand that we currently live in the environment that they created. You know, you go on social media, you'll hear ladies talking about, well, why aren't the men approaching? Or when the men do approach, they'll be like, well, it's not the men that I really like, because the men who you like are busy liking themselves at this point, right? Pause. Not in that way, but in a way to where they're trying to better themselves, enjoy their life without all the stress and headache of trying to appease a diva and her God complex. But let us continue.
Watched all this shit play out. A lot of us were those kids getting taken away from
Yes.
our fathers. A lot of us were those kids with a simp father. Okay,
Yes.
a lot of us were those kids who our mother may have had money from her mom to sue the shit out of our dad. Okay,
Yeah.
a lot of us saw this over and over and over again. So us not taking women serious as a whole was inevitable. All right. I don't know why everybody's acting surprised when, I mean, we literally are just paying attention. And then
Basically.
on top of that, that's why everything blew up the way it did, because we were craving masculinity.
It's Backman, baby.
Now, here's something that's food for thought, right? These same young men grew up in the house with these young women, and for some reason, mysteriously, the young women don't get why things are going the way that they're going. Well, here's the reality of the matter. Things are going the way that they're going because we're paying attention now. Or should I say the young men are paying attention now. But the saddest part about it is that you wasn't paying attention, right, ladies? If you were paying attention, then you would have noticed that this divergence was occurring. But I get it, right? You identified more so with mama, right? Being that y'all are both females, you didn't really pay much attention to the man and his sacrifices, right? As a matter of fact, it was like, well, this was supposed to happen because he's a man, but you never took the time to contemplate what is it that the man would want in return. What does reciprocity appear like? Yeah, backbone. That's the word I'm looking for, backbone.